it's Nick Sims, and this is part 3 of my Asian cabin build. This part will focus on the dining room and the living room. The dining room is done really quick. It's the living room that takes a while. This is actually probably a 15-minute video of me doing that. I put so much stuff in this living room, but it looks so good. I want it. If I had downgraded to a one bedroom, this would totally be what I would want. But one bedroom is just too small. So I played a little bit around with how I wanted this room to look. And I wanted to try and fit a fireplace in because that's what it was like on the pictures. But it was at an angle. It was at a weird angle, and I tried to put it on this wall, and it still wouldn't go. I obviously could have used moved objects. I just thought about that right now, but I kind of wanted a wall there. And I was gonna shove this in that back corner to kind of hide it and put a fireplace there. And then I realized that it takes up far too much room in this living room. There's not much room for anything else. So then I kind of just go back to my original thoughts and idea, just to put that dining room right next to the kitchen and the living room with no fireplace in here, and just pick a lighting to go on top of it. I think I go with that squared lantern one over the dining room table as well, because I found that the other one was a little bit too bright. That's me putting move objects in so that I can get the table just centered perfectly right where I wanted it. Yeah, so I did use that lantern in there, and I'll change the configuration of the lights later. They're still in that same line. I just moved them over a little bit. And I put a bookcase in here because I wanted there to be, it was such a long room, and I needed to figure out how I wanted to set up the living room itself with the TV, and then and try to put a couple of chairs in there. I think I only put like a couch and one small chair. And this is me picking out the couch. There's so much custom content that I got, and I could not figure out what would go well in this house. I think I go for a gray theme. I don't remember. It might be this one, but it's definitely not on that wall. I put it right behind the door, the way it is right now. And then I chuck a couple of pillows on top of it. And then picking a TV to put there with a stand, that was an adventure too. First I use this one, and then I'm like, no, it doesn't really go with this chair. It doesn't go with that chair at all. So then I chuck in this one, and it's a work in progress. I love having custom content in the game just because you can put so much extra. It makes it a lot more like lived in feel, and I just custom, really. I guess is the whole point of it. But getting a rug to go in here, that was interesting too. I think finding a working set of items, if there's so much, you have so many choices, makes it a little bit more difficult, I think. Because when you try and mesh different items together, a lot of it doesn't go. Like you think it does, but it doesn't. So I'm looking for another chair that matches that this with for the same set of that, and I couldn't find it. Um, I couldn't find it. I couldn't at first. I couldn't figure out how this was picking um, that certain item. So that was the one that supposedly matched that chair, and I didn't like it. So I was like, oh, I'll just go back to this gray one. Um, I don't think I keep it either. Nope, I don't. Like I said, I spend a lot of time um, just sifting through this custom content to try and make things match. Um, so I was gonna put that there because wanted to have like a little reading nook. Like I said, trying to utilize as much of the space as possible and make it seem a little bit realistic at the same time. Um, and I looked for a coffee table and I found that lovely modern coffee table, which then I was like, well, maybe I should just break up the living space with from that, and that looked terrible. It looked absolutely terrible, but I did want to break apart the kitchen and the living room area. And I find that with some dividers is what I use, as you probably saw in the thumbnail pic. um, I actually don't really remember all too much exactly what I use. Once I start chucking pillows on here, I think yep, this is exactly what I choose then. And so I'm just using Move Objects to get these pillows to fit. Just to had the blue, and I wanted to bring a little bit of the purple and gray that's in that rug into that as well. I just raised that. I know it already came with it already has pillows on there, but I just wanted to add some more. I love pillows. I love pillows when you add that little, just it changes the texture of it and it adds a pop of color. I have far too many pillows. I don't know what to do with half of them. A lot of them are in my closet. I like that commercial. There's that commercial that has that lady who's like, I love pillows, and she opens up her closet and everything's stuffed with pillows, and then she like has that bag that she seals it with the vacuum cleaner, and maybe I should. Oh, that just totally speaks to me. It's like, this is you. Maybe you should get that and start sealing your your pillows down. So I'm just okay. Back to this video. I'm just adding these a bunch of decorations in here. There's so much space in here, and I think it's probably close when I start realizing I really don't like this nightstand, or not nightstand, but the TV console, and then I'll end up changing it. I think I changed it like twice because I couldn't put anything really on there. But I keep majority of these items on the table, some magazines to make it seem like lived in. The house is actually in use. And this is me trying to find something to put in the corner because it's just an empty space. And I have not yet used that aquarium, if you're wondering, anywhere. I don't know. It's so big. I have to make a much bigger house. But currently right now I'm on this small house kick, 1 or 2 bedrooms. Not only because I can build them quicker, I can do the rooms a lot faster. And the smaller the house, so that there's not in larger houses there's a lot more to fill and it takes forever. which isn't a bad thing. Do I keep these? I don't know if I keep those. I can't remember if I keep those. About to find out. Nope, we sure don't. I was trying to break away, put a break in the wall from where the the two different portions of window were at. Um, I don't think I managed. I don't think I put anything on there. Oh yeah, so this is where I was searching, and I found that cabinet set, and I was like, oh no, this looks a lot better than what's currently there. So I chucked that in, and then it's like, okay, well, there's all this space. There's all this space, and I have to fill it. So first I thought putting a picture on each side would work, but I was like, no, let's just put a picture on the wall here, which I really liked that one. So I started changing the colors to try to make it go. But I stick with that one. Very brings out very earthy. It brings the outdoors inside, and all the windows in here brightens the room and opens it up. So there's so many big paintings, and there are a lot of small ones too, but they don't, like I said, trying to figure out like when you have too many choices, trying to figure out what to use can also be a problem. I guess it's a good problem to have. So I didn't know what kind of paintings I wanted to put on there. So this is me realizing I was like, oh, now I gotta fill all this space. I like that home plaque. I like that a lot. It goes really well in this room because I pulled a green that was randomly on that gray chair, and I was like, well, now it has a purpose. So, I like decorating. Decorating is fun when you have a lot of these little items. Um, it helps. Like I said, make it lived in. This one sped up. It goes a lot faster than it really did. I think I spent an hour. Yeah, I spent an hour doing this one room. I think I did it early in the morning. Got up, and I built this home real quick, or this room out of there, and I was like, okay, well, I'll come back later and do another room. I think I have 8 parts on this. I don't even know how I have 8 parts to the house. There's just another bedroom. There's the bathroom. There is the patio. There's the office, and there's outside. So 5, 6 is this. Okay, yeah, I can see how I get 8 now. Right. Yeah, there's quite a bit of items in here. I removed the Big Ben picture. I did that again to make it look like it was leaning up against the wall. I think I remove it. I don't remember, or maybe it disappears. And then I want to put a little rug under that table. And this is me trying to look up for something to separate the room a little bit more. And I found those. I found those, and I love them. They do an excellent job, and it keeps a very good flow with it, so you can see through. So we have just about reached the end of this video. I think I put a side table. I do. I put a side table over here. So I'll put a side table in there. I think I'll decorate it a little bit. But we're pretty much close to the end. So if, let me know what you think in the comments below. Please subscribe to my page if you liked what you see. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.